right. Show some love, show. What's happening, world? You are joining us with the Inglewood Enterprise Gallery. My great friend, Brother Eric. I am your host, Brother Medina, the dynamic duo. Feel free to call us at 312-738-1060.
And shout out to Queen Z.
Yeah, Queen Zenobia, the
she
third.
Might make a cameo at
Yeah,
some point
hostess
in the
with the mostest. Let's check this out right quick. We are the Inglewood Enterprise Gallery. You can catch us at our new location on 35th and Racine, located at the Bridgeport Artist Lofts, also known as the Bridgeport Art Center. One more thing, speaking on the Bridgeport Art Center, because it's going to be a very interesting show. Once again, I know y'all going to be blowing the phone lines up. I'm going to make sure they got the lines open so y'all can get through this week. But, hey, it's a crystal party, all right?
Yeah.
Over
free
at,
event.
Yeah, it's a free event. We ain't charging, all right? So I ain't trying to sell you nothing. Just come through and get a free crystal. You know, also.
You ain't trying to sell something?
Not today.
Ooh-wee.
Not today. You know, sometimes I try to make offerings and give stuff away to the people.
Yeah, that's good.
You know, but also, our great friends at Yoga in Vogue over there at the Bridgeport Art Center, they will be open for open studios as well. You can check them out where we have an ongoing exhibit of the Amethyst Trio. We're going to do a crystal paint party, and you can also get a free crystal. So there's a phone number up there, 773-719-9848. You can also get more information about the event or the details on my Instagram, Medina the Artist, on IG. This is the Inglewood Enterprise Gallery. Show some love.
Hey, let me ask you a question. I see the barcode looking thing up there. How you pull that off? Like when someone scans that, what's gonna come up? This particular event.
Actually, it will take them to my Instagram page when the scan code is working properly.
Okay.
It will take them to my Instagram page, and they will be able to see more details about what we do at the Inglewood Enterprise Gallery, some of the awesome crystal-infused works that we are producing, and they can get all the information they need on how to come pick up their free, positively charged crystal, charged with the energy of love, peace, unity, and community, as well as prosperity. Yes.
Yeah, I like that.
Thank you, my brother. You know, I've been working a long time on that. That's my next trick up my sleeve, even though they short sleeves today. Meanwhile, man, it's an interesting show today. You know, I'm gonna play a quick video right quick. It's always a lot of major news in the city, and you know us at the Show Some Love show, we like to show love for positivity and uplifting things, but you know, we always have to examine the other side of things, because to be aware is to be alive. And this is what is going on in Chicago. This is why so many organizations are trying to engage our young people, why we are looking for creative and positive avenues for them to invest their time, because idle hands are the devil's playthings. So this is what we're dealing with. I'm gonna play a quick little video, and I would love some community input at 312-738-1060. Let's just see this week's events in illustrious downtown Chicago.
Yeah, we're trying to find solutions to this problem out here.
Okay, they look like they're dancing or they fighting.
It was prompted by scenes like this one. Mobs of young people wreaking havoc around the Loop last night, kicking and throwing things at passing cars. 16-year-old Shondell Holliday was shot and killed during the mayhem, just steps from the beam. And just about an hour ago, in a rare Sunday news conference, Police Superintendent David Brown addressed the violence and the city's plan to stop it. We have team coverage on that violence.
Unsupervised.
Unsupervised. And they was quoted about like 400 or 500, I believe, down there at one time, and they using this social media to get down there and congregate. And that was just that's kind of like where we was starting to show off today, of trying to find solutions, and the cause of some of this just foolishness that's going on. And I was just mentioning, you know, the mayor just recently, you know, she set a curfew for the young folks. down at the park. It's like, don't be down there after 6 o'clock without a parent.
Right.
And, I just wanted to know, what did people think about that? Because, me personally, I'm not really for it or against it. I'm for solutions. And it sounds like a good idea. At 6 is kind of a little early.
Yes.
But I would say like the 8-ish, 9-ish time. And are you a preteen, teenager? Yeah, you should be a little bit close towards your house, especially with stuff like that going on down there.
Well,
what you think?
When you see something like that, sometimes the first thing you ask is where the parents at,
Yeah.
But also, your parents can't be with their children all of the time, and they have to hope that they have trained a child properly so that they would not expect that their child would be one of the ones down there wreaking havoc. 6 o'clock, it's a little steep, and sometimes, curfews and regulations they wind up acting like invitations.
Yeah.
For more wayward acts, unfortunately. But it's also a situation where we need to be trying to share the proper guidance with our young people. That's the nature of being young, is that you think you know everything, but you know very little. And that's why our young people need to stay in tune with proper guidance, the proper elders, proper counseling or counselship, proper stewardship, proper mentoring, and all these other things. I think we got a caller. Let's see what the caller got to say.
Caller, you there?
You got him on the line?
I don't hear nothing.
Okay.
Maybe we're having a little technical difficulty.
Might be technical difficulties. We'll check and make sure we got the phone bill paid while we...
Caller, you there?
Let's try the volume a little bit more on the device there.
Yeah, well, I don't hear nothing.
All right, well, we'll keep it pushing. Maybe they'll send us an email or something.
Yeah.
Let's imagine what type of question it was they was going to ask.
I think that a lot of people say we need like resources for these kids. We need whether it be midnight basketball or some jobs. And what was that program we was a part of that we ran through the gallery one time, and we was able to employ some of the youth and pay them.
One Summer Chicago.
One Summer Chicago.
I think we got another call on the line.
Hey,
okay.
What's up?
All right.
Z, I'm making a quick cameo here.
Yeah, she was trying to get in on the phone. She had to come in on in real life because the phone
wasn't. I don't hear no type of fuzz or nothing though.
Yeah.
No,
okay.
I'll be back with another box.
Yeah. Well, One Summer Chicago.
One Summer Chicago.
One Summer.
Yeah. So big up to One Summer Chicago, the city of Chicago, and all of they funders and all of that, because they do and have been consistently working to employ our youth, allowing them to connect with small businesses like ours, and other businesses in the community that are not only able to provide some learning and life skills for the young people, workforce development for the young people, proper guidance and mentoring, and really help them prepare,
but are they
for the life
still
ahead.
running One Summer Chicago? Because I didn't know that was still the thing. I know, I do hear about, the city do got these jobs for like the 18 to 24. So that is
I think it's maybe 14 to 24.
Right.
14
you know what?
to 24.
I thought that it was the
14 to 24.
The program that I think I was mentioning, I remember One Summer Chicago, but remember there was one before that though.
That was recession proof. That was the stimulus.
Yeah,
that was part of the stimulus.
Okay.
I forgot what they called that, but it was employing, training, workforce development.
We should be.
Let's get jobs back.
I hear the caller now.
Yeah.
You hear him now?
Let's get jobs back. Let's get people trained up. We think we got our caller in. It's almost coming through the earbud. I can feel it. It's a question right on the tip of my ear canal.
You hear the fuzz though, right?
I hear something.
All right.
Caller, are you there? Yeah, I hear a caller. What's up?
All right.
Hey, how you brothers doing, man?
I'm good, brother. How you doing?
All right. Well, I was gonna say this. What's up, big brother Nuri, brother E?
What's up, big brother Nuri?
Hey, what's up, my brother? What's going on? He got to translate for me because it's in his ear.
Okay, well, this is what I think, man. I think we gotta go back to the home. We gotta look out. We gotta instill discipline with our kids, and we gotta set up a structure that we might not see, but the next generation down the line can benefit from. Because the government ain't gonna save us. We their enemies. Why would they save us?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Save ourselves. You know, hey, CPS might not be able to save us. You know, CPD,
they're not gonna save us.
They can't save us either. You know, CPD can't save our children. All they can do is get them off the street and put them away. All right, so the alternative is that we continue to come up with solutions, or we wind up going to see our kids behind bars because they didn't get the proper structure or the proper discipline. You know, because we can be rebels and rebel, but it's a way that you do that. You gotta be smart about your movements and your motives, and you got to operate off of an honorable cause. You can't be out here doing dishonorable and disrespectful things and then expect for a positive outcome, because you're going to draw into you what you put out there. But I think we might have another caller now that the phones is working.
Go ahead, and we need to hold some of these parents accountable too, but go ahead, caller.
Hello, Ramon.
Yeah, what's up?
What's going on, E?
What's going on?
I am on the line.
Yeah, you on the line?
Okay, I was just calling because I just want to point out I work downtown, and I pass by. I have to go through, the concentration of youth that's out there, and I just want people to keep in mind that it's not all of them out there. All of them out there that's acting crazy.
Okay.
It might be, a handful of them, but I think with social media and everything seems magnified.
Yeah.
Now, I think downtown has always been a magnet in the summertime for youth. People want to go downtown and hang out downtown. So, the bulk of them are just going downtown to see what's going on, and that's where everybody at. But I think, since everybody knows this is where everybody at, the people with the youth programs and, with the solutions need to meet the youth there, because that's where everybody's at.
Yeah.
And so I just wanted to suggest that because, that's where everybody's at. It's the summertime, it's downtown, and it's not all of the youth that's down there that's acting a fool.
Yeah. So, the caller was just basically saying, it's just a handful amount out there that's making them all look bad.
Yes.
And unfortunately, that's always the case,
yes.
In a lot of different stuff. You go to a concert and there's thousands of people over there, and two people get in a fight and start shooting and make everybody look bad.
Now, we got another caller coming through. Let me just chime in on what the brother said. He's actually right, and we have to be mindful that we don't self-stereotype ourselves, because we want to identify the issues and come up with solutions, but we also have to be mindful that we don't generalize and put all of our people and all of our young people into one category. And I also like to chime in on that. We need to find other productive and constructive things for our young people to do. What we'll be doing at the Inglewood Enterprise Gallery is doing youth mentoring for the summer, and we will be downtown also. But what I'm looking to do is I'm looking to take the young people downtown and take them to the Office of Business Affairs to show them how they can get a business license, all right, and how they able to make moves and maneuver through the system so that they can put themselves in a better positioning even as a young person, so that they're not always looking for jobs. We can show them how to take their creativity, how to get a business license with it, and how to make some revenue for themselves. So when they see the young people that are a product of the Inglewood Enterprise Gallery experience, they able to tell that these young people have been properly mentored, and they've actually learned something from some people in the community that care about them and their future, as well as other people and organizations. I think we may have another caller, and we don't want to eat up all the time.
Was there another caller? Let's run with the caller. Hey, when y'all call, make it quick though.
Hey, what's up? This is Mike calling from Cali, man. Hey,
Oh, Mike
Glory,
D.
how y'all doing, man?
Yeah, what's up, Mike
What's up
D,
with
man?
you,
What's
D?
going on, brother?
Oh, yeah, man. You know I love what y'all doing. I'm calling in support. How you doing, Big Nuri, man?
Peace, peace. What's up, my brother? Peace and blessings.
Peace. I love the topic y'all on tonight, man. And I just left out of a Walmart, and there's a Stop the Violence little table right there.
Mm-hmm.
And before I drop my money in, my point is, people, watch where you're putting your money. When you're trying to help, it's a good thing to try to help. But also watch where you're putting your money in, because there's some demons out here snatching up all this money, talking about it's going to save the kids and all this and that.
Yeah.
So I would advise anybody that's trying to put a big lump sum of money, please do that for the kids. We need to do that. If you got it, drop it. Don't be selfish. Also, watch where you're putting that money. Go shake some hands. Put that money right into somebody's hands where you trust this person. You know what I mean? Because like I said, it's a lot of demons just snatching up this money that everybody trying to put out for organizations to help the children, but it's getting stolen.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. I mean, so that's a good point, because there's a lot of non-for-profits out there, and I'm not saying they are, all of them are crooked, but it's a lot of money being funneled to violence prevention and all that type of stuff. And what the caller, my boy Mike D, I want to send a shout out. That was my boy Mike D out in Cali, man. I appreciate the call, brother.
Yes,
I
sir.
mean, but he just basically saying, just watch where you sending your money, because it's a lot of organizations out there that are lining their pockets with some of that money, and me being from working with a lot of non-for-profits and stuff, unfortunately I have seen some mismanagement here and there, you know what I mean, but you just got to be careful with what you're doing.
Let me I want to play a quick video quick, brother, because I like to highlight, we talk about what we do all of the time, and I love what they're doing with the background. They just switched it up on us. Now I can play my video and not have to cut from the camera, so let's keep it like that. But I like to highlight, oh, that is slick. Okay, my bad. I like to highlight what it is that we do with the young people.
Stockholders are owners of
one of
shares
the
of
things I
stock
do, I
in
got what I call the Youth Business Network,
bringing in
where I try to teach the young people different business concepts, allow them to gain some understanding,
economic and political system in which a
but also
country
try to test them to see what they actually when you're talking about entrepreneurship, supply and demand, and different things like that. And these are regular young people from our communities who are, who are there trying to get proper mentorship and trying to find some direction. Somebody to point them in the right direction. Man, it's been very I don't want to say heated, but enlightening, brother. But I know you got a bunch of information, because we didn't even get to what the meat of what we're talking about. Where is this influence coming from? If our children are not picking up positive, good things from their mentors, from their parents, from their environment, from their grandparents and their elders, where is this influence, this psychological influence coming from that is affecting our youth and our community? And we're going to deal with that. I'm going to let my man Eric chime in on that.
Before we get to the next caller, it was just the way I feel where a lot of this influence is coming from is from this music, man. I know sometimes we talk about the crystals and spells and energy and all this stuff, and I believe that this music that our youth are bombarded with, because it's on the radio, man. You turn on 107.5 in the middle of the day, like they talking about drugs and killing and all this other stuff, and I really think that this music really is playing a integral part on why some of these youth are doing what they doing. That background is a trip, but it just kind of made me feel like in a way, we kind of like under spells. You know what I mean? And this isn't nothing new. You know, as I've gotten older, you know, I look back at some of the music I used to listen to. You know, your NWAs and all this other stuff. And as I've gotten older and gotten mature, you know, and back then I was young, I was walking on, yeah, F the police, you know what I'm saying? And sometimes I would even play it loud coming out my car, which, you know, I had right to do that because I was harassed. But the thing is like some of this music today, man, and the stuff we listened to in the past, it's promoting violence. You know what I'm saying? It's promoting the separation of the man and woman of relationships of positive.
Yes.
It's breaking up. And I hate to get off topic real quick, but it just made me think this whole I talked to you about this the other day, man, about this whole breastfeeding shortage. I mean, this baby powder shortage.
Baby formula. Man-made, synthetic man-made formula. It's a global shortage.
But hold up. Why the HE double hockey sticks aren't they promoting breastfeeding?
Yeah.
You know, like you running so hard to the store to go get some formula for your child. Won't you just turn that child around and do what's natural, man? Build up his immune system, his or her immune system, and that way it starts there though. It starts with the lack of nutrition, with that diet, and you growing up. It's just crazy, man. We need a whole hour show. Let's roll to the caller real quick. I still want to
because we want to talk about the messages in the music. We're going to let the caller chime in, but we want to get into these messages in the music. Frequency weapons, psychological warfare, spiritual warfare. It's all connected.
We got a caller.
Black government operative. I like what y'all doing out there in Chicago. I'm loving it.
Who is this?
This is J-Dub, man. What's happening, Sam?
J-Dub the Alchemist. What's up, my brother?
Brother J-Dub.
What's up, you? Hey, what's up, Medina the guy?
Blessings.
People out there, how are y'all doing out there, first of all? How y'all doing?
We doing good. You know, the team is doing well. I mean, we doing as good as we can do, brother.
Yes.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Hey, y'all heard about the curfew, and it was like that put me that put y'all on my mind for the last couple of days and whatnot. But I'm watching the show. I'm like, first thing I'm thinking is like, dude, y'all got like, I hope y'all got like an archive. I hope y'all got a YouTube channel. I hope y'all
it's on YouTube.
On YouTube, and because I'm like, dude, I don't get to see two intelligent black men talking about these issues for an hour. No, I mean, every now and then you get somebody, you know what I'm saying, on YouTube or somebody doing this, but I'm sitting there listening to y'all like, dude, this is like food, man. I'm sitting there listening to y'all like, just when you were talking about the breastfeeding, it was like the most obvious thing they could tell people is once you breastfeed, but it's like our society is slow and we just don't understand. Like, you understand we don't need the formula. That's a convenience, but everybody at work or going or 24/7 on the phone and they ain't got time to do that because that actually takes time and effort and whatnot. And now y'all talking about the music. Oh, my God. I hope y'all streaming and got a Patreon page and got everything going because, dude, I love what y'all doing.
Yeah, thank you, brother. I mean, it's unfortunate though we limited to like 30 minutes because this is like a 2-hour subject. And I appreciate J-Dub the Alchemist calling all the way from Cali. We got callers coming in from all across the country.
All across the country. Keep the movement moving.
So, just to get back on the music, man, I just kind of feel like some of our youth, man, we like under these spells. We under some magical witchcraft, which I'm not even gonna talk bad about witchcraft and hoodoo. I mean, because that's part of our culture. But I just think through the music, man, it's gotten a little bit out of control.
So give us the history on spells and spell workers in music.
We grew up old school. I'm gonna just briefly tell you about how this is just one way some of the spells are being used in music. Now, this ain't even no rap song. If you remember that song by Regina Belle, "Baby Come to Me," the song is about a woman who casts a spell on a brother and is trying to get him to come to her. It basically, let's see. Let's see. Silver moon shining on my bed besides my pillow. Light the pathway to bring that man to me. And what she's doing is she's asking the moon goddess of witchcraft to show her how to cast a spell to seduce the man in question. Then she goes on to say, ooh, something tells me my words are going straight to his heart. Now, if you know about the moon god Artemis, she's known as the archer. And the singer is using a occult power, those arrows of Artemis, to successfully infect the man's mind and totally unknown to him. I'll just read a few more lyrics. And ooh, something tells me you will be all mine. Baby, come to me, cause I love you. Thinking of you. Oh, baby, come to me. Gotta have you. You got it going on. You turning me on. Baby, come to me. And so we ain't got enough time for me to break all of that down, but if you know about the moon and the moon goddess, some of her lyrics is just basically casting a spell from the moon's power for her to cast this love spell on him. So I'm just saying that just to show that spells have always been in music. Then it kind of, my research kind of led me into like more of like some of what today's spells and music is more of a demonic twist to it.
Right, because it was love. I know you mentioned Shaka Khan, who was ordained by a high priest, a priestess.
You know, she changed her name to Shaka Khan.
A lot of people bringing positive, loving, magical elements to music and projecting it out.
Yes.
But then it kind of got shifted.
Somewhere it turned.
So tell us about that.
So, I mean, I'm a lover of hip hop, bro. Like, I love hip hop. I wouldn't change anything. But as I've gotten older and I looked at some of the music and some of the groups that I've listened to, I have to admit that I probably was under a spell. You know, because you gotta admit, like, some songs they amp you up. You know what I'm saying? They do make you want to go out and do something. I ain't necessarily saying it made me want to go kill somebody, but I just, for example, so you got like DMX. DMX, who was, you know, much love to the brother, may he rest in peace, but he was always, in his music, he was always doing deals with the devil. You know, he always had like a fiery, demonic type of twist to his music, and I think that's around, in the 90s is kind of like where it started to roll. You got like Dr. Dre and Ice Cube, they had Natural Born Killers.
Helter Skelter.
Helter Skelter. You got I know J-Dub the Alchemist might get mad at me, but, you know, some of my favorite rappers, man, like the Ghetto Boys, you know, they came with Chucky. I mean, when I say this stuff, I'm talking about listen to the lyrics.
Yeah.
I mean, the lyrics are very satanic. You know what I'm saying? And
sociopathic actions, you know, doing things without no consequence, all throughout hip-hop. I was a fan of Ghetto Boys and grew up on it. You know, and like you say, sometimes you have to evolve and come out of that spell and that trance that you are in. You have to be removed from that stimuli in order to recenter yourself and get your thoughts clearly.
Then you got like groups like 3-6 Mafia. I mean, I don't need to say no more. I mean, these brothers got an award. I mean, worldwide recognition for a movie that was pimping women, and the name of the song was because I can't say the real title, we're going to say Whoop That Trick. You know what I'm saying? But we already know. Like, and these brothers got awards for this. You know what I'm saying? But what is that telling our community? You know what I'm saying? What is that telling our young people? You got Tyler, the Creator, who has a clothing line with all just sixes and upside down crosses.
Now let's look at that also, because our time is getting short and we don't need security knocking on the door no time soon. But people are getting awards. Our people are getting awards for this. Who's giving them awards for this? What it is it's a brand of sociopathy. It's a brand of homicidal brand. You know, it's a brand that continues to be promoted in our community throughout our music. Even if the music say that they're not playing cuss words, they still playing negative vibration, low vibrational music, and things that are counterproductive to stimulating the minds of our young people.
And it don't stop with just the African American. You got Eminem too. Like Eminem, though the great lyricist that he is, I mean, he made songs about killing his baby mama and killing his mama and all that kind of stuff. Even though we kind of look at it and we look at it like being joking and all that type of stuff, but what kind of messages are we really sending? And I don't even gonna get on Lil Nas X, because he just straight demonic. You know, he got videos of him giving the devil lap dances, riding a pole down to hell. I mean, it's ridiculous.
Blood sacrifices, all kind of crazy stuff.
So I wish we could get into this a little deeper. Maybe we'll come with a part 2.
Yes,
next.
we're gonna have to come back with this. But the critical thing is that brainwashing is real. Frequency weapons are real. Me and you studied this before. You have real live weapons that are designed and patented to direct ultrasonic vibrations into your head and transmit thoughts into your head. And I ain't even talking about the radio. We willingly turn the radio on. We willingly turn on the streaming, but you don't even know about the microwaves that's being directed at your head, possibly even when you sleep. Just like at the U.S. Capitol. You got people that are under attack by frequency weapons that's causing them pain that they can't even see, feel, and they don't even know where the frequencies are coming from. So we have to recognize and understand, even if your children ain't listening, we in the age of psychological warfare and spiritual warfare. So you got to stay prayed up. You got to stay meditating. If you in the crystals, get you some of those. If you in the healing sounds and healing smells, you better get you some of whatever your spiritual armament that you have available to you. Because the reality is, and this is just my belief, this is just the beginning, you know, and to be aware is to be alive. You know, I think our time is almost up. We don't need them knocking on the door. Any last words before we get up out of here, my brother?
I do want to continue this next week, possibly. You know, a little bit. And we're going to get, next week, we're going to let Queen Z chime in, because she's an artist herself. But when she raps about positivity. You know, and that's kind of what we need to get back to.
I would love for us to shift, because we talked about the negative. Now let's shift to the alternatives. You know, how do we talk about people who are imputing and delivering holistic messages to us, high vibrational messages, positive energy, things that make us want to do something and be constructive, as opposed to the beats and the energies that arouse our destructive nature.
But you see, Poor Righteous Teachers, X-Clan, like all these groups, you know, they had their moment, but you saw how gangster rap moved that stuff like out the way and ushered in what we dealing with today, all the way back to what we dealing with today.
Because we used to have a choice. There used to be different dynamics. You could go with gangster rap, or you can go with some conscience. You can go with some knowledge. Now everything is materialism. Who got the most work done on their body? You know what I mean? Who got the most fake money? You know, who fronting with money and all of this other stuff?
The most hoes.
You know, but so we're gonna wrap it on up. They done gave us the cue. My man, brother Eric, brother Medina.
Hey,
we signing out.
Up there. Don't forget, next Wednesday, same time, 7 o'clock Central Standard Time, 5 o'clock Pacific. And
free crystals, crystal party. Check us out, Bridgeport Art Center. Medina the artist on IG. All right, show some love. Thanks for checking us out, and peace and blessings. Stay safe.